Alright, hey guys, what's up? It's Kyle here. Doing my K-pop review on EXO. Now, I originally made this video about 2 hours ago. And it was like 7 minutes and 20 seconds long. But once it was uploaded to YouTube, for some reason, the video ended up getting cut from 7 minutes long to being like 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And it ended up just being scrambled up and it's screwy. So I don't know what the hell's going on with YouTube. There's something on their end, because there's definitely nothing on mine. But it just completely screwed and messed up my video. So now this is a redo of a K-pop review. So my review again, and that is on EXO's first mini album, Mama. It's finally out. I know. Took forever. After 50 teasers and so many showcases, EXO has finally landed with their debut. They'll be making their live debut April 9th, so that's in a few days. But on to the album in itself. The album is it's a 6-track mini album, Mama. Originally, EXO was actually supposed to come out with a 12-track full-length album, but instead, at the last minute, SM Entertainment ended up cutting 6 of the songs and selecting 6 of them to be for the first album. So that kind of makes me think that the 6 songs that they cut, that might be for a follow-up second mini album later this summer or during this year. If that's the case, it's smart on SM Entertainment's part, because that way it's unreleased music, so no one's ever heard them except for like 10-second teasers. But still, it's not enough for you to go off on top of your head what you think the song may sound like. So there's still unreleased songs, and it will save a whole lot of time and money of trying to write new material and everything else for new songs. So it saves money that way. And then the only thing that the singers would have to do, the only thing that SM Entertainment would have to pay for is just a music video based off whatever song they choose to pick as their lead single for that follow-up album. So if they do go that way, SM Entertainment, then that's a smart marketing strategy for them, if they do that. But for the first music video, Mama, and the lead single based off of it, Mama, good song. The visual effects of the music video is a little mysterious, mystic, I want to say a little dark, has a little dark feel to it. So it's different. I'll say that it's different, but not in a bad way, a good way. The choreography looks difficult as heck, but really good. The song itself, Mama, it's loud. I mean, wow. I just turned down the volume, on low, and you could still hear the electric sounds just popping in the back. It's a loud song. Wow. So, it'll definitely grab your attention just for being a loud song. But the song itself, is good. I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence with this. I think I might like History a little bit better, but this is still a good song. Like I said, choreography and video quality, great. EXO, and I've listened to both versions, the Chinese and Korean. Both versions are good. I really don't have a favorite between both versions. They both sound great in both languages. Now, some people of the music who commented on the videos talked about how they find out certain images or stuff in the scenes and in the video. They think that pertains to Illuminati. And I will say this: I haven't left any of those comments, because when you leave comments like that, those comments like that are always easily targeted, and for people to respond to you in a negative way, and it just leads into a whole bunch of other stuff, and people say things that they shouldn't say, and so it just leads to one big argument. However, for those who did leave those comments about pointing out some of those things in the video, I will say it is valid. However, none of that stuff, to me, it doesn't ruin what I take from the music and the video and the song. Still good video and artists and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's just my little thought on that. And also too, a lot of K-pop fans that since EXO's before they even debut, even with their teasers, a lot of people say, "Oh, SM Entertainment's trying to make them like TVXQ. They'll never be the next TVXQ." And it's like, calm down, everyone. And this happens a lot in with K-pop. This doesn't really happen with American artists, but with K-pop artists, it's so common. Where if someone compares a rookie group or artist to a veteran group or artist, it's always a fan war, and they think that the rookies are trying to be like the legends, or the veterans trying to take their spot, and they're like, "Oh, you're never gonna do that." No, it's not. A lot of times when you compare the rookie groups to veterans, a comparison in terms of a likeness, or they resemble something from a veteran singer, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a good thing, actually, especially if the veterans before, the predecessors, were good entertainers, good singers, and whatnot. I mean, it's like here in America with the U.S. singers. I mean, Michael Jackson's biggest influence was James Brown. Although Michael Jackson far surpassed James Brown, but still, you saw the influence of James Brown through Michael Jackson in his dancing. From Michael Jackson to artists like Chris Brown, Neo, Usher, they'll never be on the same level as Michael Jackson. They'll never be like Michael Jackson, but you do see the influence of Michael Jackson through those artists, whether it be through songwriting, dancing, whatever. But it does not mean that they're going to be like Michael Jackson, or they're trying to be the next Michael Jackson. So, and this is a problem with a lot of K-pop fans. So when people say EXO reminds them of SHINee, or reminds them of TVXQ, that does not mean that SM Entertainment is trying to make EXO the next TVXQ or the next SHINee, or they're trying to make them, this, that, or the other. EXO has their own identity, but you look at EXO, and they resemble, they have a likeness, like a TVXQ, a SHINee, a fusion of the two groups. They remind you of that. Is that a bad thing? No, it's not. Does EXO have their own identity and will be known for their own identity? Absolutely, they do, and they will. But to say that they kind of remind you a little bit of a TVXQ or a little bit of SHINee, that's not a bad thing. I'd rather, it'd be best for you to say, "Oh, they remind me of this group," that's good, rather than say, "Oh, they remind me of this group," when that group hasn't been successful. So, there's nothing wrong with that, people. So some K-pop fans get a little bit too sensitive with comparing certain groups. I mean, they kind of need to just a little chill on that. That's my opinion on that, at least. In my opinion, I see EXO, they do remind me a little bit of kind of like a little like SHINee with a little bit of TVXQ. For me, TVXQ a little bit more, but they have a little hint of SHINee. But the group still has their own identity. But that's just my opinion on that. But anyway, I think the group is good. Like I said, since earlier this year, the two top groups to look out for, as far as the rookie boy bands, EXO and BAP. And I can bet already, I saw the showcase for EXO, and I can tell you just from the showcase and the fans and the girls screaming, they're going to be a big deal for rookie boy band this summer, definitely, and into the future. They're going to definitely be a big deal. And I think they're going to overshadow every rookie boy band that came before EXO or to come after. I think EXO is just going to overshadow them that much, just based off the fans, and they have the money and resources and the big company SM behind them. I think they're going to overshadow every other rookie boy band. The only boy band who I think that could compare, I won't say compare, but at least stay relevant and come close underneath EXO would be BAP. That's absolute perfect. But other than that, EXO, I've said it since the tease, they're going to be a big deal. So really impressive boy band. I like the album. What do you guys think about the album? Do you like Korean or Chinese version better? I have both versions of the music video in my favorites list if you want to check it out. Comment, subscribe. Peace.